Prone deadbugs, or diagonal supermans, are a great way to warm up your hip musculature and your upper mid-back musculature also. What you're trying to do in the setup is tuck your bum flat. So you're trying to tuck your pelvis in the direction of the floor so that you have a neutral spine position and you don't have an overly arched lower back. Whilst you do this, you're then trying to lift the leg without causing much or any pelvis movement. When you raise up to this position, if you try and think about getting your heel really, really high, what will often happen is you'll just end up arching your lower back and your pelvis will go into a tilt. And this is not what we're trying to do in this. We're trying to warm up the glutes and the hamstrings, and we're trying to warm up the kind of upper back musculature. There's also some concepts in diagonal based movements are good from a brain coordination perspective, especially as warm-up exercises. It can be a useful thing to do for people who are sport related and they are potentially trying to warm themselves up for any kind of contralateral movement. So if you're warming yourself up for some sprints, if you're warming yourself up for rotational based drills or throws, this can be a great exercise to incorporate just to get your brain kicking into the right gear. For everybody else, this can be an exercise to use in conjunction with a normal dead bug to effectively encourage the same movement pattern but for the posterior musculature, as opposed to the dead bug when you're lying on your back and you're mainly using the anterior musculature to raise and lower your legs.